Have you ever stopped to question why you believe what you believe? Why you fear certain things? Why you chase certain goals? Here's a truth most people never confront: your thoughts might not be entirely your own. From the moment you were born, you entered their game, a game where the most powerful systems in the world began shaping your reality. Governments, corporations, and media have spent generations perfecting their tools of control, and they've mastered one crucial skill: influencing your subconscious mind. They know that if they control what lies beneath your conscious awareness, they can control you entirely, your choices, your identity, your life. How it began. Think back to your childhood. Before you could even speak, before you could write your name, your mind was wide open. Between the ages of 0 and 7, your brain operated in a state of theta wave dominance. This state is what allows hypnotists to implant suggestions deep into the mind. It's why young children absorb everything around them without questioning. Everything you saw, heard, or experienced in those years became a script. Every fairy tale taught you to fear the unknown. Every rule ingrained obedience. Every piece of advice shaped the boundaries of your reality. Stay in line. Don't aim too high. Be realistic. These weren't just lessons, they were chains. Chains crafted by a system designed to keep you small, compliant, and predictable. The subtle power of subconscious programming. The most effective prison isn't one built of bricks and bars, it's one built for your mind. Imagine this: from the moment you were born, invisible forces began constructing a cage around your consciousness. This cage is not made of physical materials but of beliefs, habits, and routines. You don't see it, but it's there, shaping how you think, act, and feel. What makes subconscious programming so powerful is its invisibility. You don't notice it happening. You don't even realize when a belief has been planted, when a habit has been shaped, or when a decision you thought was your own was subtly influenced by forces you can't see. The subconscious mind doesn't debate or argue, it simply absorbs. It's the part of you that runs in the background, processing 95% of your thoughts, decisions, and actions without your conscious awareness. And because it's always on, always absorbing, it becomes the perfect target for manipulation. Think about the media you consume daily. A commercial flashes on your screen, showing happy, successful people enjoying a specific product. You might not even be paying full attention, but your subconscious is. That fleeting moment embeds an association. Happiness equals that product. Success equals that brand. And over time, these associations pile up, driving your behavior in ways you don't consciously perceive. It's not just advertisements. Consider the stories you've been told. Fairy tales, movies, TV shows, they all carry subtle messages about how life should be. The hero saves the day. The villain gets punished. Happiness comes from external validation, a promotion, a relationship, a new car. These narratives seep into your subconscious, setting the stage for what you believe is possible, acceptable, or worth pursuing. How they use programming to shape your identity. Here's the truly sinister part. Programming isn't just about selling products or shaping behavior, it's about controlling your identity. From a young age, you're told who you are and what you're capable of. You're shy. You're good at math. You're not a leader. These labels stick because the subconscious doesn't question them. It simply files them away as truths. Over time, those labels solidify into your identity. You begin to live as though they're true, even if they're not. You hesitate to take risks because you believe you're not bold enough. You avoid opportunities because you've been told you're not good enough. And all the while, the system reinforces these ideas, ensuring you stay within the boundaries they've set for you. But the programming doesn't stop with identity. It extends to your desires, your fears, and even your sense of reality. Ever notice how trends seem to emerge out of nowhere? One month, no one cares about a specific gadget, a style of clothing, or a lifestyle trend. The next, it's everywhere. That's not organic, it's deliberate. Corporations and media understand that your desires can be engineered. By repeatedly exposing you to specific images, ideas, and messages, they create a sense of longing where none existed before. You scroll through your feed, seeing influencers living glamorous lives, wearing certain brands, and visiting exotic locations. Without realizing it, you start to compare your life to theirs. You start to want what they have. This comparison isn't accidental, it's a key part of the programming. It creates dissatisfaction with your current reality, nudging you to spend, consume, and chase an ideal that's always just out of reach. Exploiting your fears. Programming isn't just about what you want, it's also about what you fear. Fear is one of the most powerful tools for shaping the subconscious. When you're afraid, your critical thinking shuts down, and your brain enters survival mode. Media outlets know this, which is why their headlines often focus on crises and disasters. Economic collapse imminent. Dangerous weather approaching. Experts warn of new health threat. These stories trigger fear, making you more susceptible to their narratives and solutions. But it goes deeper. Fear-based programming often starts in childhood. Don't stray too far from home. It's dangerous out there. Listen to authority. They know what's best. These warnings, often repeated with good intentions, plant seeds of caution and compliance in your subconscious. As you grow, those seeds take root, shaping your worldview and limiting your sense of possibility. The role of algorithms in modern programming. In the digital age, programming has become even more sophisticated. Algorithms don't just show you what you want, they decide what you'll want next. Every time you search for something online, every video you watch, every post you like, it's all data. Algorithms analyze this data, predicting your preferences and feeding you content that aligns with their agenda. But they don't just predict, they create. By carefully curating the content you see, they shape your beliefs and desires over time. For example, if you're scrolling through your feed and see ads for self-help books, motivational courses, and productivity tools, it's easy to believe you're driven by personal growth. But what if those desires were planted there by the very algorithms showing you that content? Even something as simple as the recommended for you section on a streaming platform isn't innocent. It's designed to keep you engaged, to pull you deeper into a specific narrative or perspective. The accumulation effect. What makes this programming so dangerous is its cumulative nature. A single ad, a single headline, or a single notification might seem insignificant. But over days, weeks, months, and years, these small influences build up, shaping your reality in profound ways. Like drops of water carving stone, the constant barrage of messages rewrites your subconscious mind, aligning it with the vision of those in control. You don't notice it happening. You simply wake up one day and realize you're living a life that doesn't feel like yours. Breaking free. To regain control, you must first understand the subtle power of subconscious programming. Awareness is the key. Start by questioning the beliefs, desires, and fears that guide your life. Ask yourself, is this truly mine, or was it planted there? Recognize the tools they use, media, technology, culture, and take steps to limit their influence. Spend time in environments free of their noise. Surround yourself with ideas and people that empower, not manipulate. And remember, your subconscious mind isn't fixed. It can be rewritten. By consciously choosing what you expose yourself to, what you believe, and what you value, you can begin to take back control. Because once you see the system for what it is, their power over you begins to crumble. Language as a spell. Words are far more powerful than we realize. Every word you hear, speak, or think carries a frequency, a vibration that influences your subconscious. Have you ever wondered why we spell words or why legal documents are called contracts? These terms hint at the deeper, almost magical power of language. Hidden programming in everyday words. Government, derived from the Latin words gubernare to control and mentis mind. It literally means mind control. Television, a combination of tele-distance and vision. It programs your vision from afar, dictating what you see and believe. Mortgage, from the Latin mort, death, and gage, pledge. It's a death pledge, tying you to a lifelong commitment. Even the casual phrases we use, "I can't afford that," "I'm under the weather," reinforce limitation. Each repetition solidifies these ideas in your subconscious, shaping your reality. But here's the empowering truth: just as language can trap you, it can also set you free. By choosing your words intentionally, you can begin to rewrite the script. The frequency war. While language is one tool, frequencies are another, and perhaps even more powerful. In 1939, music tuning was standardized to 440 Hz, replacing the natural 432 Hz. Why does this matter? Because 432 Hz aligns with the Earth's natural frequency, promoting harmony and balance. In contrast, 440 Hz creates tension, subtly disorienting your body and mind. But music is just the beginning. Every electronic device in your life emits frequencies: your phone, your Wi-Fi router, your TV. These aren't harmless. They disrupt your brainwaves, suppressing creativity, focus, and even your ability to relax. Consider the Schumann resonance, the Earth's natural frequency of 7.83 Hz. This is the frequency your brain produces in states of deep meditation and creativity. When you align with it, you feel calm, focused, and connected. But modern life keeps you disconnected from this natural rhythm. Why do you think cities are built with minimal green spaces? Why does your schedule keep you indoors, surrounded by screens? It's not accidental. It's a system designed to prevent you from reconnecting with the frequencies that empower you. But here's the truth they don't want you to know: your natural frequency is stronger than their artificial ones. By spending time in nature, practicing grounding techniques, and tuning into healing frequencies like 432 Hz, you can override their disruptions. The illusion of hard work. From a young age, most of us are fed the same narrative: hard work is the key to success. Work hard, and you'll make it. Put in the hours, and you'll reap the rewards. But what if that's a lie? Who works the hardest? Nurses, teachers, construction workers, people who physically and mentally labor every single day. And yet, these are the individuals who often struggle the most financially, emotionally, and even in terms of recognition. Meanwhile, the wealthiest individuals, CEOs, investors, and executives, often work the least in terms of physical effort. Because the system isn't built to reward hard work, it's built to exploit it. The narrative of hard work serves one purpose: to keep you running on the hamster wheel. It convinces you to sacrifice your time, energy, and health for a promise that may never materialize. It keeps you chasing an elusive carrot while those who own the wheel profit from your labor. The system thrives on your exhaustion. When you're tired, you don't question. When you're struggling to make ends meet, you don't take risks. And when you're focused on surviving, you don't challenge the status quo. Here's the truth: success isn't about working harder, it's about working smarter. It's about understanding the rules of the game and, when necessary, rewriting them entirely. Real wealth isn't measured in hours worked or dollars earned. It's measured in time: time to live, to create, to connect, and to explore. But as long as you're trapped in the illusion of hard work, your time isn't your own. Self-creation. The greatest lie ever told is that you are a fixed being, that who you are today is who you will always be. In reality, you are a work in progress, a blank canvas, capable of becoming anything you choose. Self-creation begins with understanding one simple truth: you are not your past. You are not the labels others have placed on you. You are not the limitations society has imposed on you. You are the author of your own story. But here's the catch: most people don't realize they hold the pen. They live according to scripts written by others: parents, teachers, bosses, media. They accept these scripts as their identity, never questioning whether they align with their true self. Self-creation is about taking back that pen. It's about designing your identity, your reality, and your future with intention. How do you start? Question your beliefs. What do you believe about yourself, And where did those beliefs come from? Are they empowering, or are they holding you back? Rewrite your narrative. Replace limiting beliefs with ones that serve you. Instead of I can't, say I can. Instead of I'm not good enough, say I'm learning and growing. Visualize your future. What does your ideal life look like? Who are you in that life? The more vividly you can imagine it, the easier it becomes to create. Take aligned action. Your actions must align with the person you're becoming. Every decision, no matter how small, should move you closer to your vision. Self-creation isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Every day is an opportunity to step into a higher version of yourself, to align more closely with your true potential. Breaking free. Breaking free from the system isn't easy, but it's possible. And it begins with awareness. First, you must see the system for what it is, a carefully constructed illusion designed to control your time, your energy, and your thoughts. Every rule, every expectation, every tradition you've been taught was designed not for your benefit but for theirs. How do you break free? Detach from materialism. They've convinced you that happiness comes from what you own. A bigger house, a nicer car, the latest gadget. But true freedom isn't found in possessions, it's found in experiences, relationships, and alignment with your authentic self. Limit their influence. Take control of what you consume, media, advertisements, even the opinions of others. The less noise you allow into your mind, the clearer your thoughts become. Spend time in silence, in nature, away from their constant barrage of messages. Reclaim your time. Time is your most valuable resource. Stop spending it on things that don't align with your purpose. Reassess your commitments, prioritize what truly matters, and learn to say no. Question everything. Every belief, every rule, every truth you've been taught, question it. Ask yourself, who benefits if I believe this? Does this serve me, or does it serve them? Reconnect with your inner power. Meditation, journaling, and introspection are tools to help you tune out the external noise and reconnect with your inner truth. The more connected you are to yourself, the harder it is for them to manipulate you. Breaking free isn't about escaping the system entirely, it's about learning to navigate it on your terms. It's about reclaiming your agency, your identity, and your purpose. The choice is yours. At the end of the day, the choice to break free is yours. You can continue living the life they've designed for you, following their script, playing their game. Or you can take the first step toward reclaiming your reality. Here's the truth: the system relies on your compliance. It thrives on your ignorance. It depends on you believing that you're powerless, that you have no choice. But you do have a choice. You can choose to see the bars of the cage. You can choose to question the rules. You can choose to rewrite the script. This choice won't be easy. It will require courage, awareness, and a willingness to let go of everything you thought you knew. But it's the only way to truly live. Imagine waking up each day knowing that your time is your own, that your actions align with your purpose, that your reality is one you've consciously created. Imagine the freedom of living not for them, but for yourself. This isn't just a dream, it's a possibility. And it starts with a single decision, the decision to take back control. So what will you choose? Will you remain a prisoner of their system, or will you step into the life you were meant to live? The choice is yours.